Dragon Ball Super episode 84 is now officially in the history books, and joining me today on Discord is the Dragon Ball community as we talk Dragon Ball Super episode 85. And I do want to say a quick little note, guys. If your opinions differ than ours, I want you guys to go ahead and let us know your thoughts down in the comment section below. It pertains to Majin Buu, the Pride Troopers, and the God Summit. So joining me here today are the general chat room Dragon Ball fans, and I want to say what up to all you guys in the Discord right now. So I do want to say, starting off, first of all, I want to get your thoughts on Skinny Buu, because I know a lot of you guys in this Discord chat may have different opinions on him, so you guys can go ahead and unmute your mics now. I want to ask you guys your overall thoughts as to seeing Skinny Buu, because I think it's pretty cool. I don't know about how some of you guys may feel, because I saw in the comments of my predictions video, there have been a few people that were really upset because they feel as if it's a waste. Now, we just spoke briefly off camera about this, so I want to get your thoughts, guys, on Skinny Buu. I'm going to begin with the purple trainer. What are your thoughts on having to see Skinny Buu, and do you think that it's more than fitting to have him spar with Goku and then end up being fat at the tournament? Because people are going to say, well, it's just a waste. So I want to know, like, do you feel like it's a waste or not?
Well, Alex, well, I think about Skinny Buu is, well, it kind of brings back, it's just kind of like fan service just to see, you know, something similar to Super Buu, because we haven't seen Super Buu in a while.
Right.
And we've recently seen Kid Buu, the fake Kid Buu, you know, on that, I forgot what episode it was, but it had all the imitations.
The one where Krillin was in that cave?
Yeah, it was Goku.
Yeah, that was Super Buu, yeah.
Yeah, so, and we haven't seen, you know, Skinny Buu in a while, so it's just fan service is what I think.
What I think about Skinny Buu is that I think it's cool. I think that they should keep him skinny, but I don't think that it's a waste if he turns fat again, because he can use that for his own advantage.
Well, as you can see in the Discord chat, Raging thinks that it's just fucking stupid because, as I said before, not everyone's going to agree. I think it's pretty cool that finally someone out of our little squad gets to train, because so far it's like, we haven't seen anyone do any intense training, and for Majin Buu to finally get up and do something, I think that's pretty cool. So, yeah, but like go on and Piccolo. I mean, Piccolo has his own way of training, but in terms of Buu, like, what did you guys think of him actually getting up and doing something?
I like it. I think it's an innuendo for America.
What about you, Thunder?
Well, I don't know. There's nothing really it could be wasted on, since he didn't like at the tournament or not, because from the preview he's still fat and stuff, and it doesn't really seem like anything much happened.
Now, do you guys think he got like any stronger? Like, do you really think like his power may have jumped here, or is it like, you know, just the same, just his overall appearance has changed?
Pretty much the same, because
definitely I really hope that he's stronger than Kid Buu.
Okay, so
he's not stronger than Kid Buu.
Okay, so Thunder, you're saying he got stronger, correct?
No, like, I'm saying that he's not really like drastically strong. He's pretty much around the same.
Okay, so like he like barely improved is what you're saying?
I think that he's in the same boat as Frieza was, because Buu never really trains.
Right.
And he has the potential for it. So
you think he may have improved, correct?
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
So what about you, Greatest Soldier? What do you think?
Personally, I think he did get a lot stronger. How strong per se, I can't really say, because who knows? Maybe the episode will clear it up, but in my opinion, I think it might be around the level of Golden Frieza.
That's strong.
Yeah, that's too much.
I think that's kind of pushing it, in my opinion. I mean, I would love for Goku to clarify one thing. If they were gonna announce that Buu has gotten stronger, if anything, for it to make sense, I would love to Goku, you know, to call out Buu and say, hey, like, you're strong, you're the strongest Buu we ever fought so far, like, you're even stronger than the Buu we fought on Supreme Kai's world, which would insinuate that, holy shit, Majin Buu's finally stronger than Kid Buu, you know, at least for nostalgia, for us to, you know, have some clarity as to how strong Buu is. In terms of, as you said, being stronger than Golden Frieza, that is, I think that's pushing it, man, because that's
a hard yikes.
Yeah, that's definitely.
It would be nice to get him around that level, but as you said, I'm kind of pushing.
Highly unlikely.
Yeah, but Alex, also about that, since if he let's say if he was stronger than Kid Buu within 2 hours time just for training, then he would be superior. So that means he could pass Goku, Vegeta, and all guys any day.
Whoa, it looks like we have a little kid in here. Hey, well, horny clown's gone now. But yeah, it's just like the one thing about Skinny Buu is just like it kind of sucks. Cause I don't know how you guys feel. I mean, I know Raging thinks it's terrible, but I just think that it's kind of a waste to have him be skinny now and then just end up being fat at the tournament. And now I understand some people are gonna say, well, where's your evidence for that? Well, in the intro, in the outro, I mean, we saw them walking into the tournament and we saw it was a fat Buu, it wasn't a skinny Buu. And plus, I think it's common sense that if by now we had a Skinny Buu compete, they would have done some advertising for him, they would have done some promotion for him. I mean, we would have had something from Herms or Toei, but there's no indication of that. So I think we can all agree that, yeah, he may have gotten skinny, but I think that he's still going to end up being fat at the tournament. So in terms of him actually doing like damage in the tournament, do you think it's possible, or do you think that he's just going to be regular old Buu and at some point he's going to get thrown out?
I feel like he is
He's gonna have his moments, but Goku's obviously gonna take over the spotlight.
Oh, of course, of course.
I think it's gonna be useful.
Okay, why do you believe he is?
Because he's just strong, and so he'll be able to hold people off if they need him to.
I think without Hercule being there, I think he's pretty much gonna kind of lowball the actual tournament and maybe lose, because I think that looking at how much Hercule has influenced him. Without Hercule actually being there, I think that Buu would be in trouble. Because why would Buu even care? I mean, like we spoke about in the last Discord chat, how funny would it be if the tournament began and Majin Buu like fell asleep right at the opening bell?
That'd be stupid.
That would be funny as hell, because like it's classic Buu.
I'm pretty sure they're planning on Hercule being there.
No, definitely. And in terms of having him, train and whatnot, I think it's a great idea, because at least somebody's putting in work. Now, speaking of training, we see the Pride Troopers, and again, mixed reaction on the Beerus looking dude, which I hate calling him that, because I really hope that we have a name for him soon. What are your thoughts on seeing them? We saw the Bison looking dude, we saw Toppo, we saw the Beerus looking dude, they're all in action. The only person that wasn't there was Jiren, and he was meditating, and he looked incredible, mind you. What are your thoughts and expectations on the Beerus looking character? Do you believe that he may be as strong as some of the other fighters like Toppo and stuff? Because if you think about it, if that Beerus looking dude ends up being as strong as Toppo, Universe 7 is going to be way OP, because now you have 3 characters that are as strong, if not stronger, than a Super Saiyan Blue. So where do you think he fits? Stronger than Toppo or beneath Toppo?
I think they're going to lowball him a little bit, because we already got Beerus and Champa, right?
Right.
I mean, they're going to make him powerful. I'm not going to say he's not going to be a powerful character, because that's what we've seen this past arc. But what I think is they're going to kind of lowball him a little bit and make him a little bit weaker than Toppo.
Right.
At the same time, that's gonna make Universe 11 seem just too OP.
Yeah, but it's not based on power anymore. It's as Gohan said, it's a battle of the minds. So even if he was as strong as Toppo, it's like, shit, yeah, he's pretty good, but if I can outsmart him, he ain't shit,
Yeah.
So I think they're gonna make him weaker than the rest of the squad, just to have a funny moment of somebody who looks like Beerus but he's weak.
I would love to see Goku's reaction, like, "Hey, Lord Beerus," and it's just like, "I'm not Beerus. What are you talking about?" Having that little. And I wanna say one thing before we continue on this character, guys. Please don't fall for the clickbait videos talking about that this is his brother, or like this is part of they may be a part of the same species. Yes, that I'm not taking that away. But for anyone out there to confirm anything about this dude is a lie, because nothing has been released right now. So anyone out there who's thinking, oh, it's their third lost brother or something, it's just dumb, because there's no info on him. I mean, yeah, he looks just like Beerus, but it's definitely, I don't think it has anything to do with the lineage that Beerus and Champa have. So moving on from that, in terms of, as you said, you think he's going to be weak. I can definitely see the mold fitting as follows. I can definitely see it's going to be Jiren versus Goku. That's without a doubt. And I think that I think that we can all agree that it'll be Toppo fighting Vegeta. And if that's the case, if Goku has Jiren and Vegeta has Toppo, would it fit the mold to have this character, this Beerus looking dude, fight Gohan at his ultimate form?
Oh yeah, that would be pretty cool.
Because splitting them up, I mean, it makes sense. Even though I think that the Pride Troopers are very sneaky, I think that they'll gang up on you. having to see, because Toppo and Vegeta are like almost the same. They're very hot-blooded. Obviously, Vegeta doesn't represent justice, but the way they go about things are very similar. Jiren and Goku are going to be incredible. So, who do you see taking on the Beerus-looking dude?
Well, honestly,
probably someone from another universe.
I would like to see Vegeta go against him.
Vegeta?
Yeah.
Why?
I think Majin Buu would go against him.
Because Vegeta would be like, you look like Beerus. I have a grudge against Beerus. I'm going to kill you now.
Okay.
Why would he have a grudge against Beerus?
Because Beerus is stronger than him.
That Beerus ordered the hit on his planet.
Beerus did slap his wife too, so I don't know.
That would.
And Vegeta usually has a grudge against people that are stronger than him.
What about you, Rude? What do you think? Vegeta?
Well, I think it's gonna be Majin Buu.
Majin Buu.
Yeah.
Okay.
But also a little bit off topic. I think Master Roshi is gonna flirt with Valens or something. He's gonna flirt with one of the fighters. He's gonna flirt with either one of the angels or the guy. He probably might flirt with Hillis. He might flirt with her. He might.
And what about Gohan and Piccolo? Do you see them having any involvement with him, or do you see them doing like their own thing?
Gohan probably.
I think a lot of people, including us, we may be overlooking Gohan just because in this last episode he was like, wow, I'm so inexperienced and stuff. But I think that going into this fight with some of the Pride Troopers, it's bound to go down because I truly believe that even though Gohan isn't at his peak, I think he's bound to do something here. Even if it does come down to him fighting this Beerus-looking dude, which I think will make sense because it was confirmed many weeks ago that Gohan is going to return to having his ultimate power and he's going to be stronger than ever. So who else are you going to put in front of him to test that? So I think that if this character is as strong as we all would hope he would be, I think that having him fight Gohan would make sense.
I guess Gohan versus Tabo.
You think Gohan's going to battle against Kaba?
No, not Toppo. I can just see that happening.
Yeah.
So
Actually, sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was about to say, I see Piccolo. People like the lowball Piccolo a lot. I don't know why Piccolo's like my favorite character.
Piccolo's a goat.
Yeah, so I think Piccolo, they're gonna show off. Okay, look, I think they're gonna have Piccolo and Gohan team up because they're practically best friends. And plus, at the same time, like Piccolo, he hasn't shown off nothing besides fighting Frost. So we want to see how strong he's gotten since he fought Frost. So he might have a battle with Frost again, or he might have a battle with the Beerus look-alike. It might be a team up with Gohan and Piccolo versus the Beerus look-alike.
Now the Bison dude, can anybody confirm if he's on the Pride Trooper team? Because I don't really remember him having the same exact suit. So if he is on that team, it'll be kind of interesting because he looks like he's straight from Street Fighter, right? So it's just like I don't know how I feel about him because I don't know if you guys noticed or not. He had like this like earpiece, like this microphone hanging off his ear and stuff. He just looked like he was barking out orders. So I think that either way, if he is a part of the Pride Troopers, I mean, we at least have 4 confirmed fighters that are from that squad, which, again, it raises a lot of questions as to how well they work. And I think that next week, they're going to show us exactly how they operate because we saw how Toppo was on the offensive, we saw how the Beerus dude was on the offensive, and they were fighting, crime. They were fighting, like, bad guys and stuff. So, in terms of Toppo, real fast, how do you think he's going to do in all this? Because he's obviously going to tell his team, like, hey, there's this dude named Goku, and he's the one that caused this. We need to take him out. So, like, what are your expectations from him?
They're probably going to target Goku. Like, get this kid out first. Like, he's the biggest threat because he was holding his own against me, so get him out first.
Right. What do you guys feel about that?
Kill him.
And I think the other universes are probably going to be small fry. Just like the other universes. How many universes are going to be competing?
8, I think.
Yeah, it's
8, but if you want to count the summit, I think it's going to be 7 in there, excluding Beerus, because Beerus isn't a part of that summit at all. They kept him away because they want to destroy Goku.
Besides 7 and 11, I think the other universes aren't going to have any input in this. They're just going to be pushed off to the side.
Well, it's kind of cool to see all the gods gather and talk about we need to take this dude Goku out, even though it's not going to happen. The sole idea of having Beerus not be a part of this, I think, is pretty cool because I really hope that he finds out about this and he just asks them like, "Yo, how come you guys weren't allowing me to be a part of this little summit thing?" But like, what are your overall thoughts on that? Like them having to gather up together and just talk shit about Goku?
They killed Goku.
I think it's pretty cool.
Hey, Alex, quick question. What do you think? What do you think the female Broly is from? Like, is she from Universe?
Yeah,
6?
I think she's from Universe 11.
She has to be.
11.
Yeah, what do you guys think?
She's from Universe
6.
I was thinking 6, but
Yeah, she has to be 6.
The reason why I think she's from 11 is because if you guys go back and you look at when the Daishinkan announced like the 40-hour tournament, whatever, we saw like this little slideshow of like all the fighters in the background, like in black and white, and she was with the Pride Troopers, because you can tell it was them because of their outline. We saw Topo's outline, we saw Jiren's outline from all the muscle, we saw the Beerus looking dude's outline, and then right next to her, right next to the Beerus dude, we saw her. So and then we saw the Universe 6 fighters beneath that. We saw Hit and Magetta and everybody. So if she's from Universe 11, do you guys not understand how big that is? If she's from Universe 6, I think it's cool. Yeah, you know, Kaba gets one of his, you know, fellow members to come join. But yo, if she's from a different universe, that's the reason why that would be great, is because then Goku and Vegeta can say, holy shit, there are more Saiyans out there in other universes besides the parallel one that exists. So, do you think that would be a good idea for more Saiyans to exist outside of Universe 6 and 7, or do you think it's just a complete cop-out?
Well, to be honest,
it's the original at that point. They'll just be like a flush out idea.
to me, Alex, to be honest, I have a theory that the female Broly, she's actually from Universe 6.
Okay.
But let's say the Pride Troopers recruited her to join them and fight with her and fight with them in Universe 6.
Nah.
the only way that I can see her powers being similar to theirs, because she's a Saiyan, is if she's from Universe 6, because they're parallel.
No, but to be honest, I don't think that she's from Universe 6. I also agree that she's from Universe 11, but I don't think she's part of the Pride Troopers.
Yeah, I think we would have saw like a suit on her because Topo.
No, she's probably one of like the recruits, just because there probably weren't enough Pride Troopers to meet the tournament requirements.
No, it's possible. Yeah, it's possible. But the reason why I don't think she's a part of that squad is because Topo. If you guys remembered how when Goku gave him the Kamehameha, Topo was fine. He wasn't like, everyone kept talking about, oh yeah, Goku beat him, but he was fine. What really triggered him was how his suit ripped, because he felt as if that was like his pride. So, and then he powered up and they were gonna square at it again. So we don't really see that on her. I just hope that when she does transform, and it's bound to happen, I hope that they at least touch up on the idea like, wait a minute, there's something about her Super Saiyan form that's a little different, because normally people have golden hair and a golden aura, but this is like something different. So maybe the Saiyans from Universe 11, if there are any, have green hair instead of gold and stuff, and this could this can open up doors for more arcs to come in the future about, you know, us having to explore the Saiyan lineage in Universe 11 and 6 and stuff, just to see what's out there. So in terms of her strength though, like, do you think that she's gonna be like a formidable threat, or do you think she's just gonna be like one of those?
Okay,
like,
well, if there's gonna be new arcs and stuff, they have to write over the DBZ ending, because it's not gonna fit in.
But I think she's gonna be a threat, but like, I think she's also if she's from Universe 11, I think she's an enemy of the Pride Troopers, like
an enemy of the Pride Troopers.
They're fighting for justice. She could be someone evil from like that universe.
That's an interesting idea.
I have to disagree with you there about that, because if you look at her legend, that's not what it's called in Dragon Ball Super, but you know, her Super Saiyan form, it looks like legendary Super Saiyan, but then on one of the other pics it was calmed down. So I don't think she's like Broly, where she actually is like fully raged and she can't control herself, because Broly, he had to be controlled by what's his name?
Paragus.
Yeah, Paragus. So I don't think for a fact that she's gonna be an evil character. I think that'll be a complete copy and paste. And I think that we should stray away from her like losing her mind and stuff, because that's what Broly did. And I hope that even when she transforms into like this giant, you know, bodybuilding form, I really hope that she gets a chance to speak like normally, because Broly was just like even when he was a Super Saiyan and when he was in base form, he was talking well, but then after he transformed, it's like he lost his speech. So even if she does transform, I just hope that she actually, you know, provides us with some dialogue. But in terms of the Kaioshins wanting to talk to the Omni King about, yo,
let's not have this tournament anymore. How do you see that happening? I mean, because I'm going to be making a video really soon talking about 3 ways that this can end. And, I mean, listen, this tournament can end in so many different ways. And that's what makes this arc a little unique, is because we don't really know how it's going to end. But in terms of everyone gathering together and discussing stuff with the Omni King and discussing trying to kill Goku, like, do you guys, like, how do you see this summit coming about?
Really, like, with the gods?
I see it with a lot of arguing, and then them just agreeing on.
Oh yeah,
they're probably all gonna agree. Like,
and then them only agreeing on Goku has to die.
Yeah, I mean, I do see them all talking to Goku.
I mean, you have to blame Bergamo for this. He's the one that pointed it out. He was like, "Yo, it's because of this dude. Like, this guy is like the enemy of the multiverse, not really anyone else." I think it's very intriguing. I think that what we said early on. Once the fight with Toppo concluded, Whis was like, well, one thing is for certain, they're all going to be ganging up on Goku to try to get him out first. So, and we saw based on this episode, I mean, what's cool about episode 84 is, and you got to give him props, man, Krillin. I mean, Solar Flare times 100, that's some serious shit. Even though he's not going to have the ability to get in front of, like, the sun to try to do that, like, what are your overall thoughts on, like, how well he did? Because I mean, let's not talk power scaling, because that'll be an argument in and of itself, because that was just bullshit. I think we can all agree him having to hold back Goku's Kamehameha was bullshit.
Yep.
Yeah,
wasn't over there.
I feel like he was just.
Yeah, we need to get Seth the programmer for that.
It's like you don't even need him to do that. It's common sense. It's like there's Super Saiyan Blue. It does not comprehend. Like, there's no way that and anyone who wants to talk shit saying, oh yeah, you know, Krillin is as strong as a super, no, like, yo, Krillin is just Krillin, bro. And even though, yes, I do think that Goku was suppressed, I don't think that Goku really went all out, it's still like, wow, like, he held back just a little bit, you know? Like, what did you guys think of that?
No, but to be honest, I think this whole episode was BS. Like,
really?
Like
Wow.
There's no way, even suppressed, that he could hold up a Super Saiyan God Blue.
Well, Goku can control his ki pretty well. So.
Yeah, but come on, bro. If he did it in his regular Super Saiyan form, it'll make sense. But Super Saiyan Blue?
Maybe Super Saiyan 2, it would have made sense.
I don't get why he went on all out, though. I mean,
well, Krillin told you why. Krillin even said it. He was like, you know, this whole time I was on your side. I was standing alongside a Super Saiyan Blue, and now I'm facing one. So it kind of makes sense because he knows that in this tournament he's gonna fight guys similar to Goku. So like that's like you guys having to fight an MMA fighter, right? You're gonna have to train to prep for that because you're gonna fight other MMA fighters. So it kind of makes sense for Goku to show Krillin, like, yo, it's time to man up because you're gonna fight guys as strong, if not stronger than me, you know? So in terms of like the way Krillin performed against Goku and Gohan, what did you guys think of that? Because I think it was great to finally see him, even though he's not strong, he's not super strong, his tactics worked. Solar Flare, Ki Blast, Destructo Discs, and everyone was like, what the fuck? So what did you guys think of that?
Well, I really liked the display.
Raging thinks it's BS again. Damn, you really hated the episode, man.
I really enjoyed the display of techniques there.
Yeah, I gotta be honest. I personally loved this episode. I mean, Krillin may not be strong, but in terms of tactical stuff, he's an expert. He used Solar Flare, which actually, like, Gohan couldn't see, and then he knocked him out of the way.
Solar Flare is going to be useless in the tournament in general because there's no sun there.
Yes.
So,
but Krillin also has other techniques. That was the point of the episode.
And also, I never thought Krillin would be on par with base form Goku, like on par, just on par with.
He's not really.
He's not.
Like
he wasn't going full power at all.
Goku was holding back.
I think they're trying to put emphasis on like Krillin's training. So, but when he went Super Saiyan Blue, Krillin would have died right there. There would be no beam struggle.
But this episode really reminded me back of the Dragon Ball days in the tournament.
Oh, of course, yeah, the 22nd Budokai tournament.
Yeah, and they had that whole flashback. That was nice.
And they reanimated the scene.
This episode really reminded the viewers like how much experience they really have.
Who do you think's stronger, Tien or Krillin?
Krillin.
Tien.
Yeah, it's got to be Krillin at this point. If Tien had any sort of involvement, they would have thrown some emphasis on him. Like, hey,
yeah, but when Tien gets
Tien's
his own episode, where they're recruiting, everyone's gonna be like Tien now.
Well, yeah. If Tien really, I think what Goku needs to do is test everybody, right? He sparred against Krillin. He's gonna spar against Buu. I hope we get to see him spar against Piccolo and Tien too. But
I at least want to see him go against Tien because Tien hasn't fought in silence.
Don't lie, Krillin just stole Tien's move like completely. Like
Everybody
he turned
stole
it
it.
into his own move now. So yeah, but Solar Flare now it's like known to be for Krillin. Cause like
I mean, what else is he gonna do? He's small, he's bald, he's weak. It's like you might as well have some techniques.
Like the same thing as like
Wait, Tien's doesn't work.
that's just like the same thing as Goku stealing Roshi's.
Well, what I think is
Goku
that the
did.
characters that are
Yeah, he stole it, and then it's completely Goku's move now. Even though everyone uses it, it's a
Even everybody in Goku's family.
underrated.
you could say Goku stole
I-
the Kamehameha.
He only has like the Kamehameha wave for like key.
Well, everyone steals everything in Dragon Ball. I mean, remember when Majin Buu did a
Look at
Kamehameha?
Chi-Chi. She stole the Kaioken.
Yeah, Majin Buu at one point stole the
And-
Kamehameha. Like people just,
The-
you know.
The Destructo disc that went around.
What did Chi-Chi steal the Kaioken?
I don't know what episode it was, but she did the Kaioken.
It was the
Yeah,
one-
she did. I remember that.
You're talking about FFA?
No. I know what he's talking about. That
Yeah,
was
it's-
fake though.
It's the episode with the Marin on it.
Yeah, I remember that one, but we got to the Pinkle.
Now, I also want to touch up on one more thing before we go here. Android 17. This is important because when Goku asked for him, he was like, you know, so I know your brother's strong and blah, 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 and I've never really met him before. This is really big because for the first time now, we're going to have 17 and Goku face to face. What I think should happen, and you guys may agree, you guys may disagree, just like what I said earlier, what I said earlier about Goku having to train and test certain people, I would really like to see Goku say to 17, hey, so I heard you were strong, we need you on the team, let's see what you got. And it'll be the first time we see 17 and Goku actually touch gloves because remember back in the Android saga, 17 was always the one to push for killing Goku. So do you guys see them sparring for a bit just to, you know, test 17's strength?
You can see 17 getting
Yes, I do see that.
Yes. I'm
Yeah,
hoping
Alex.
for it.
I'm wondering if I wonder if you probably most people probably disagree with me, but I probably think by now Krillin's probably stronger than 17.
You think so?
Ooh.
I don't think 17's
Bold
strong.
words.
I'm not that hyped for 17 at all. I think he's still the same from the Cell Saga.
17 stronger than 18.
I see 17 like
I feel like he's gonna be relevant in this arc.
I think so too.
17 stronger
really
than
like
18
he's
stronger than
so like
Krillin.
peaceful guy now.
You can't deny when he works with his sister, man. That's gonna be a crazy team because how the hell are you supposed to break like the way they combat a certain competitor?
just
'Cause we saw how crazy they used to work when they fought in the Future Trunks arc when they fought Future Gohan and stuff. Like they were just if you knock one down, the other one's like right on your ass. So do you guys?
They
think
basically
that,
were like fusion.
No, yeah, they were fusion without fusion. So do you think that 17 and Goku are, like, would it make sense for them to spar? Because I can see 17 being a dick to him, like, oh, you do know I wanted to kill you a long time ago, and why are you here and stuff. I can see Goku just saying, hey, throw hands with me just to see where you're at, and it's kind of it'll be kind of cool to see like Goku outmatch him because obviously he can, and to see 17 just kind of like because I can't see him just going along with this without him having to fight Goku. So do you think it's gonna happen?
Yes, I do think it's gonna happen. But here's the kicker. I hope that Goku fights both 17 and 18 at the same time. Yeah, no, but I mean, imagine how awesome that would be.
It would
Yeah, but Goku would just body them like
yeah, he
just,
would. I mean, did you not see when he was looking at Krillin at 18? He was ready. He was like, whatever, go ahead, do it.
He was really like, I was gonna
Yeah,
beat your ass and you're not
But
coming.
then Gohan was like, "You don't have enough time for that." He was like, "All right, fine."
Yeah, he was like, yo, we got to bounce, man.
Well, I personally think he's just gonna fight against probably 17. I know he's gonna fight against Buu and Tien. I don't think he'll fight against Piccolo because he's more strategy based at this point.
Plus, he knows how like strong Piccolo is.
For me, at least, I just think that, I mean, having to see him in the episode was pretty cool because it was like the first time we actually got to see him. But I just hope that as you all said, they have somewhat of like a sparring session just to see where he stands, because you can't just throw people on your team without, you know, realizing what you got. But I wanted to say thank you all for being a part of the Discord chat, and I want to say thank you all to the viewers. Opinions are going to differ, so if anyone's opinion out there differs, post your comments down below. Thank you all so much for watching. If you guys are new, don't forget to subscribe. If you guys want to be a part of the Discord, I will leave a link down below. Thank you all for joining me here today. For everyone in the general chat, I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll be seeing you all in the next video. Take it easy, guys. Peace.